Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. This should be episode 3, and welcome to, Fylcoast plays Binding of Isaac, etc, etc. Let's get into this. We're gonna get Eve. How nice. But complaining would be useless. Start off right away. Item room, Bob's Curse, 5 bombs, poison bombs for the rest of the game. That's a phenomenal starting item. Well, maybe not phenomenal, but at least good. Can't complain about good. Bombs are useful a lot of the time, and you can use them for anything. I won't really have to go on explaining how useful bombs are in this game because they're very useful. So let's just keep going here. I probably won't look for the secret room on the first floor because on the first floor the secret room can be rather dumb and not spawn where it's supposed to. And note, secret rooms can only spawn to items that have 3 or more adjacent rooms. Well, okay, not only spawn, but they will usually spawn, my bad. They will usually spawn to items that will have 3 or 4 adjacent rooms. 3 usually, I believe. And on the first floor, item rooms can just be messed up. Or, secret rooms can just be messed up. And they will just not spawn where they're supposed to, and that's alright. I'll just not look for it, and we'll just go on our merry way. Got a key, that's great for starting. Goodness, we found the boss room, but I think I'll complete the floor first. Got another key, which is also great, obviously. I'll just complete the floor. Sloth. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. However, Sloth should be an easy enough boss. As far as items, I'm not sure what it'll give me. Probably, I don't know, a bomb or some drop consumable. I don't remember what his item is. Perhaps Bob's rotten head. I don't remember what you get from Sloth. However, I suppose we'll figure out in fairly short order if I get an item. Nope, tarot card. That's fine. I wasn't necessarily wanting to drop too hard anyway. Alright, tarot card, what is it? Justice. Fantastic. One of each drop. It's a half heart, brings me back to full health. How convenient. And then I'll just go fight our boss because it doesn't appear that there's much else I can do. Ooh, Steven. Hopefully I'll get, the usual drop from this fight is Little Steven, which, or Little Steve, which is the, familiar that's following him right now. He starts following you and shoots homing tears at your enemies, which is great. However, it's not nearly as good as the other drop Steven can drop, which is Steven, which is just a straight up damage up, and that's phenomenal. However, that doesn't usually happen. I don't know what the odds are, but the odds are pretty irrelevant. Oh, let's just try to finish this fight without dying. It's always a primary goal for me, being as Isaacally challenged as I am. Oh, come on. But like I said, we got Little Steve. Shoots homing tears at your enemies. Follows you around. It's a familiar, obviously. Let's see, full health, no sacrifice room or anything, or curse room, or whichever. Alright, let's just keep going. Basement 2, that's fine. It's great, actually, because, you know, the basement floors are easier than the cellar floors, because they have mostly fly-type enemies instead of spider-type enemies, etc. And that's great. I will not complain about that one bit. With 3 keys, I feel safe going to the locked chest. Tammy's head. That turned out to be a great idea. Tammy's head is a very regular occurrence from, oops, don't want to accidentally open the shop. Tammy's head is a very regular occurrence from locked chests, and I'm happy I took it because Tammy's head is better than nothing, for sure. I believe Tammy's head shoots, you know, a ring of tears around you, and it does about, I think it does twice your damage. However, I could easily be wrong. Locked chest, not worth it for there. And it recharges every single room, and that's great. I'm happy to have a spacebar item at all, actually, so let's just push on. A key in the item room, that's great. Monster's Tooth, not better than Tammy's head, but I'll pick it up and put it back down and take it out of the rotation. Now that I've done that, I should not be able to see it again in the game unless the pool has to reset, which happens like after you run out of items, which won't happen. So, yeah, that's irrelevant. Ah, goodness. Got another key, that's phenomenal. I'll finish the floor. Ooh. Eternal is exactly what I want as Eve. Alright, sacrifice room. That's great. Or curse room, whichever. I don't know why I'm mixing them up today, but that's okay. Duke flies, that's pretty okay. I've got 2 things shooting tears, so I should be able to take them down rather quickly. The two things, of course, being me and little Steve. We're taking down his health. He's down to half health already, and spawning a moderate amount of flies. Just do that because, I don't know, if I don't use it, I'll lose it, so might as well use it. Spirit Heart, that's great. I believe Eve has some sort of heightened chance to picking up for normal drops turning into Spirit Hearts. Let's see, Devil Room. Ooh. I'm not sure. I wish I would have taken the Spirit Hearts though. Because if I did, I would have taken both. But I believe... Yep. But that's okay. Now I can take this, go back here, take this, and take Spirit Heart. I should be in a definite deficit of hearts because I spent a heart and a soul heart to get a Spirit Heart. Or I mean, a heart and a soul heart to buy a 2 heart item, which will leave you with 1 heart deficit. And so 1 health up should bring me back to 0 on that. So I should be going back to 0. I only have 1 soul heart, which is a bit unnerving. However, I'm not too worried. It puts me into, or at least for the moment, permanent Horse Babylon state. Shoot all the poop because, I don't know, I could get a soul heart or something. You never know when you can get a soul heart from a poop chop. And I have, of course, goodness. Oh, what's the cat's name? Guppy. Sorry, I don't know why I was blanking for a second there. I got Guppy's head, which spawns anywhere from, I believe, 2 to 4 flies when you use it. Kamikaze flies, of course, which are flies that follow us and charge at enemies and do twice my damage. Of course, now we're down to a half soul heart, which is a bit unnerving. However, I believe I can hold off for a little bit. Alrighty. I'm not sure what I'll do if I die. Well, I died, so I guess we'll find out. Huh, it spawns me with 1 heart. Of course it does. It's, dead cat. Silly me, that was a silly quandary. Let's see, I believe if I put it right here, leave, come back to increase the blast radius of a bomb, another glitch in the game, but I find it extremely useful because I just got 5 bombs for the price of 1, and that's great. In fact, I think I'll just go fight the boss. Let's do it. This is, could have a better boss, but hey, I can't complain about this. He's very doable, much like Steven, or not, but Gemini rather, I suppose. Well, that was a silly thing to do. We'll do that. Well, that wasn't very worth it, was it? Tears Up and Tarot card, that's okay. The Hermit teleports me to the shop. I don't believe I have enough Spirit Hearts money to compensate for that, so I think I'll just keep going. Might as well finish the floor, because why not finish the floor? I believe finishing the floor will give me my best odds at succeeding in this run, because the more easier floors I do, the less harder floors I have to do. And that sounds like an easy deal to me. Hey, what do you know about that? Or that? Interesting. That was mighty coincidental. Alright, push pin gives you a certain chance of piercing tears or something like that. It's not a phenomenal trinket, but I'll certainly take it. Use a bomb to open the secret room back up. 3 cents. Well, that wasn't very worth it, but that's okay. Can't really complain about that. Oh, maybe it'll bring me up to 15 cents and warrant me using this hermit card right away and going to the shop. That'll be interesting. But let's see if that happens. I'll just finish the floor here. I think I'll definitely use a bomb to get to that chest, because chests are valuable. Use Guppy's head so I don't have to remember to the next floor. A heart, which is not phenomenally valuable because I only have 1 maximum heart. Container, which is unfortunate, however, nothing that can't be changed. Alright, I think I'll take this golden chest and then just leave. That wasn't worth it at all. However, it's fine. 10 bombs, 1 key. I could certainly be in a worse situation than this. Yeah. Not much more I can do on this floor since there's no, curse room. Yeah, that one. The one you have to pay a half heart to get into, and even if there was, I don't think I'd go to it. Because, well, I only have one heart, so I might not make it out alive. And then I'd just have to use Guppy's head, and that would just be getting silly. Tears up again. Not bad, not bad. Alright, never mind. It is, spectral tears that, Pushpin gives you the chance of shooting, not the other type of tears that I said. And that was silly. Should not have died there, however I did, so no sense. Oh, and the gazing globin instead, that's fine. Yep, no sense living in the past. Obviously I should have died there because I did. So let's just keep going. Bomb. Use Guppy's head. I will do my best to remember to use Guppy's head after every room. Oh no. Anyway, try my best to remember to use Guppy's head after every room, however no promises, because I can be rather absent-minded on occasion. Looks like my range is good enough. Good. Cursed Skull. Not what I want at all. Cursed Skull, it's a trinket that means if you go down to, hey, another, sorry, scatterbrain thought. If you go down to half a heart in a room, then you will be teleported out of that room. And that's just silly, especially when I have the, dead cat right now, and it wouldn't do me a whole heap of good. Because, well, I would just go down to half a heart in one hit, and then there's no sense teleporting me out of a room after one hit, when I might be able to finish the room without taking any more damage. Cursed Skull, I mean, in any situation, is just not really worth taking, I'd say. But that's a matter of personal opinion. Use Guppy's head so I don't forget. Telepill's making my progress slower, but that's alright. Slower progress is an alright thing. I'm not taking forever anyway. Making decent progress as we go. Another key, that's great. However, I don't have anything else I need to open quite yet on this floor. Oh, that's a phenomenal placement for a tinted rod. And it leads to a heart, so I'll just use that. The spirit hearts, why not? Ignore the heart because that would take me out of World of Babylon state. And it would only give me half a heart of health when I have these soul hearts to keep me handy. Keep me alive, I suppose. So taking an extra heart would be silly. Let's just go fight the boss. And it's Peep. Peep is not bad. Obviously we're taking him down without too much trouble here. Perhaps we'll get a deal with the devil if we will. I'll definitely be looking for Guppy's tail. Alright, we did get a deal with the devil. And now we have 5 soul hearts, which means I would totally take a soul heart deal if we got one. And we get Krampus, that's alright. Lump of coal increases the damage of your tears based on how much time they've been on the screen. It's a pretty alright damage up. I mean, certainly, it's a free devil room item, so I can't complain about that. Well, free depending on how much damage you take while fighting them. So I certainly can't complain about that, obviously, like I just said. And let's just finish fighting him without trying to take too much damage. Or taking all the damage. It's alright, I like taking all the damage. There we go, lump of coal, and it only costs 1 soul heart. Alright, there is a sacrifice room, or curse room, or whichever. Sacrifice, curse, whatever. I believe it's a sacrifice room, but I believe now with my current standing on soul hearts, it's totally worth it. Of course, I'll be hoping for Guppy's tail, or Guppy's paw. Guppy's paw would be exceptionally valuable for me right now. Because it would remove the temptation to take extra hearts, and keep me in Babylon state. And then also, nope, that was silly. And then also with polar invincibility, once I managed to get that. Now we got Sister Mag or Little Chad. Oops, sorry, Sister Maggie's a different familiar. Little Chad will give us red heart drops. Oh shoot. It'll give us red heart drops every couple of rooms, which is pretty unfortunate because we won't be taking the red hearts. But who knows, maybe if there's a blood donation machine, we'll be able to use those red hearts to our benefit. But I guess that's a situation we'll have to come to when we come across it. Gotta hold myself in the corner there. There we go. I've got just my army of familiars here, which is not bad. However, I don't believe it gives me very much long-term survivability. If I went to say Isaac or something, then I would be rather in a bad situation, or in a rather bad situation, because Isaac is all about the damage you do each hit, not the number of hits you hit him with. Because with Isaac, or Blue Baby, of course, he would retaliate every time you hit him, and he would shoot more tears at you. So it would be easier to have a higher damage with less tear output, rather than high tear output with little damage, like I have now. But I suppose long-term survivability isn't exactly the priority right now, because you have to survive this before I survive that. Does that make sense? Little Chad doing his thing, sadly. We'll just chew apart Player Junior right there, extra soul heart, because he was a blue champion. All blue champions and bosses will give you soul hearts immediately for beating them. Good, more health to lose in stupid ways. More health to lose in stupid ways is always a good thing. Oh, shoot. Don't use Guppy's Head as you're going into a room, because if you use Guppy's Head if you're going into a room, then you won't get the spawn flies for that use of Guppy's Head. Oh. Like that. See, now I got no flies from that. And that's a huge pain in the butt. Obviously, because I just took a half heart on accident. My tears are black because of lump of coal, and they used to be red because of Babylon State. Wait to get the flies and then go through the room. Well, that's a bummer, but hopefully I'll be able to find something. Hope there should be an arcade on the next floor. If I don't find a blood donation machine sooner than that. But let's just keep going because why not? That's all we can do. Why do anything except keep going? Persevere, persevere. Oh, goodness golly. Well, this one's looking up. Well, not necessarily, but it's looking alright. You know, I could be doing much worse than that. Oh, let's see what this pill is. Oh. I've impersonate them. Cool. Fun pill, fun pill. It's good for kicks and giggles. This I will definitely do. See if that works. Oh, that worked exactly as I wanted it to. Alright, come on, man. Do me a favor here. Half hearts is the opposite of what I want. Tarot card is alright. I already have a hermit card. Oh, whatever. I'll just use it. And, of course, get greed. That's alright, though. Oh my goodness. Let me just take all the damage once more. Hopefully I'll be able to... Oh my goodness. Get some money from greed. Use that money on the beggar that's over there. Hopefully get an item from him. I have 28 cents, 15 cents is all I should need. Next floor on Necropolis, there will not be greed in the shop because you can't have them in the shop 2 floors in a row. So I'll be able to use my 15 cents to buy an item there. Hopefully, if there's something that's worth it, take this hermit card to teleport me to the last shop. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll use that hermit card to get out of the mom fight and see if I got to deal with the devil after the mom fight. And that would be cool. High Priestess, I'll use that against the boss in this floor to prevent myself from taking too much damage. Oh my goodness. Beggar, pay out. I'm begging you. Begging, you've turned me into the beggar. That's not fair. Well, that was Adventure lost. The Empress. What do you know? Alright, let's use the High Priestess or Priestess, whichever, doesn't really matter. High Priestess and on the boss, and then we'll come back and get our Hermit card, go down to the next floor. Hopefully it'll be the depths again, because Necropolis can be a huge pain in the butts. So, let's do it. Gish, alright, get him when he's not jumping, because if you use the High Priestess while he's jumping, then it won't hit him. There we go, I did about half his health, which is significant amount. I am totally alright with fighting Gish, because Gish should give us the Little Gish familiar, which shoots slowing tears at our enemies, which is always useful. There we go, Little Gish. The Little Gish is the black tears that aren't mine. Oh, that's confusing. Anyway, let's see here. Need to go deeper is a horrible, well, not horrible, but an item I'm not really interested in taking. Brimstone. Little coal works with brimstone, or lump of coal works with brimstone. I believe it's a +2 damage up, which is great. Brimstone would basically cost us a life, and the 3 soul hearts, I don't really want to give up. I shouldn't have taken the soul hearts after the last battle, obviously. That was some hindsight. Although, if we got a 3 soul heart deal for... I'm gonna take it. If we got a 3 soul heart deal for Guppy's Tail, I would not have been upset. Try to use the brim snap, as it's called. Basically, you press, instead of pressing and releasing the arrow to fire a beam, you press and then release and press continuously. There's a visual glitch where the brimstone laser fires down instead, but the actual laser continues firing in the direction you're pressing and does stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. And it does significantly more damage than just holding it. Brimstone should give me a better survivability than just tears. However, I have just a conga line of familiars right now. That's great though. I love getting a ton of familiars. I believe I will wait to use the Hermit card. Oh, Depths 2, that's fabulous. I will wait to use the Hermit card because I will use it after the mom fight to see if I got a deal with the devil. Because if I get a deal with the devil, I'll definitely want to be able to access it. Because freaking wow, that was real silly of me. I lost my horror battle in state. Wow, that was a terrible idea. Terrible damage from Rune and Ron's people. Not that my run is actually ruined now, but maybe a bit more difficult. That's okay. Excuse me, I got nothing to complain about. Got Brimstone, got a bunch of familiars, that's useful. Ooh, the quarter, not really useful. However, I will be getting a shop without greed this floor, so I'll be able to use that money effectively. There we go, shop. Treasure map, easy to take. Take this, and take this. I'll tell us once to do that. Well. When I saw the shop, I totally just abandoned any idea I had of what I was going to do. Because I was going to use the Hermit card to get out of the mom fight, and I just completely ignored that. So what I'll do instead is I'll take the Fool, and use the Fool to get out of the mom fight, because it'll teleport me to the beginning square. Oh my goodness, bad trip. I just bought that Spirit Heart too. Unfortunate. The Fool card will take me to the beginning square, which is closer to the boss than the shop is, so it'll just give me a faster walk back to the boss room, the mom room. I'll just clear the whole floor, even though mom looks like she's going to be in the top right, or left, top left. Oh, no, what? That was rather unfortunate. Well, good thing I have a bunch of lives. Nickel. Maybe there'll be some gambling items I can use. I don't know if there'll be an arcade this floor. I think there will be. Hope there will be, etc. Okay, there we go. They disappeared. Oh, no. Hit you? Alright, there was an arcade. Cool. Just use that because why not? Hold that along. Makes me kind of nervous since I don't have any soul hearts, but I guess that's an oh well. You know what I'll do is I'll use all these half hearts to play this. Maybe I'll get a blood bag right off the bat. That would be rather convenient, wouldn't it? Yes, I should be double playing this blood donation machine, because you can do that. The invincibility you get from being damaged is not long. Hey, blood bag. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. It's a speed up, which I could go without. It's a health up, which I can go with. And overall, nothing to complain about. I got it rather... Oh, okay. I take stupid damage so much in this room. But the blood bag, I'm very happy to have gotten it with so little trouble. Beggar, not really interested, honestly. Just cheese. Oh, I might have to use a life in this room. Looks like I will. Oops. That's rather unfortunate. Alright, I'll just use a bomb to get this beggar and beg the crap out of him, I suppose. Get my stuff. Oh. What do you know? I'll take it. Give you the best odds for beating him this time. Beating him. Red Mom is probably the easiest one, but hey, that's alright. I should be able to do this without reaching. Okay, don't stand too close to the edges. I should know that. But that's okay. Can't promise to be a man without mistakes. Oh shoot. Alright, great. Back to full. Take the breakfast. Take the Polaroid because it's better than the push pin. And because, I mean, obviously I'll need it later. We'll go and see if I got a devil room. I don't have the blood donation machine anymore, so I don't have to worry about gambling the rest of this health away that's lying around. Phenomenal. Thank you, Becker, for allowing me to beat Mom. No deal with the devil, that's a shame, because I really want Guppy's Tail or Guppy's Paw, obviously. Guppy's Paw would be significantly useful to us right now, but Guppy's Tail would be nothing to sneeze at. Either way, we're going down to the womb, and looks like it's going to be a labyrinth floor or something, because it's taking a long time to load and glitching out. Which is alright. Isaac glitches a lot, and that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Looks like we're going down to the womb at about a little after 29 minutes. Just take a drink there. It's still not loading. I guess I'll small chat it up. Hello, how's your day today? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's phenomenal to hear. Oh, looks like we got the pink or the white, whichever. Pink glitch would have the mobs back, so I guess we got the white. That's great. Let's just aim for the boss. Mask and hearts are horrible enemies, however, Brimstone makes quick work with the hearts. Relatively quick work with the hearts, I suppose. Guppy's head is going to be doing wonders for us, giving us kamikaze flies with double our damage every room. Oh, tell you what, I'll look in this secret room, see if I got an item or... Oh, come on, what hits it? Is it my kamikaze flies? I don't even know. Good thing I got bombs to spare. Destroy this fire because why not? Take the money because why not? Not like I have anything better to spend it on right now. We're in Utero actually. It's not an XL floor, which is interesting. But that's okay. I mean, obviously nothing wrong with it being Utero. Except the fact that it'll be slightly harder enemies. However, not near as stark as the difference between the depths and Necropolis. Necropolis is probably harder than Utero even, I'd say. But that's just a matter of opinion, I suppose. This room once again, what do you know? Of course, Brimstone making quick work. That's great. I went the right way. That's interesting. I don't really see a lot of reason to explore the floor, so let's just go. Oh, bloat. Fantastic. I hate the bloat. Oh, it's a champion version of the bloat, I'm glad. Well, this is harrowing. Just brim snap it up. Hopefully we're gonna butts. Fires from the sides as well, so that's not. Hey, I beat him. That was a very welcome surprise. I thought I was going to die. Speed, I have plenty of speed, especially with the speed up from blood bag, my bad. I could explore the rest of the floor, but I'm also very lazy. And for the sake of convenience, I think I'll just be lazy. Oh, oops. This isn't the right way. Oh, didn't check it up in time. Alright, got a chest, and that chest contained... I guess it was worth it for the key, wasn't it? And it is a good idea to explore the entire floor, but... it's also a good idea to be lazy, and I'd rather be lazy right now, so let's just go. I could bomb there because the boss might be over there, but then I'd have to backtrack or use bombs again, and that just doesn't sound like something I want to do. So I'll just go this way first, stop bombing through the secret room, use Guppy's head as much as I can remember. And we're on our way. Oh goodness, a champion angel baby. That's rather daunting. However, I appear to have beaten it rather easily. And I actually got through that room unscathed. What a nice surprise. Not the right way to the boss, however, I'm not too upset. Arcade may come in handy, however, blood donation machines will take a full heart instead of a half heart, because in the room all damage does one heart guaranteed. Unless you have the wafer, which reduces all damage to half a heart, which is an incredibly useful item that's also very rare. So let's just ignore that and keep going. This was not the right way to the boss, sadly, so it looks like if I would have bombed through the secret room right away, I would have found the boss. But oh well. Sorry about that, nothing I can really do. Let's just ignore these rooms and go on. Is it worth bombing through the secret room this time? No, these rooms are easy enough to just do. I mean, if we were in the cathedral or some other, you know, the cathedral or somewhere else. What am I talking about? If we were somewhere else, I'd probably do it, but the womb is easy enough as it is, so I don't mind going through these rooms here, spending the extra. Goodness, get out of my way. That was awful, but that's okay. Can't promise to be not awful. Before I even go on, I'm just gonna go back and find some half hearts to, actually, I'm gonna find one half heart. Because the Polaroid will get me down, or give me like 5 seconds or so of invincibility once I, go down to a half heart of health. So if I had a whole heart, hey, spear heart's exactly what I want right now. If I had a whole heart, then it wouldn't really do any good. So use a bomb here to, get to this chest. Pill, bad trip. Well, I think it's safe to say that I won't take that. Let's see if there's a Book of Revelations. No, just Monster Manual. Not very useful. I could get a familiar for the next room. You know what? Let's do it. I'll take Monster Manual into the boss, and since I've already used Guppy's paw or Guppy's head for its benefits, I'll just take Monster Manual into the boss. Use it to get a familiar. Oh, cue of me. Actually, phenomenal. I got some meat boy there, chilling out. Put him on the end of my conga line. Meat boy can actually be rather useful for Mom's fight, or for Mom's heart fight. Oh, but and that's why he can be not useful as well. Because he takes a bomb and pushes them all over the place, which is why I usually stick with a level 2 meat boy when I can. But that's alright. You don't really need bombs in my situation to find Mom's heart. Or it is simpler just to call it Mom's heart. No. Well, that was poop. But that's okay. I should just not put bombs down. I should really learn, but that's okay. Man, looks like they're at, my familiar's doing my work for me. Got the ideal amount of health. Nothing really. Oh, right. Whew. Almost forgot to go get rid of Monster Manual. Alright, let's just take Guppy's head and move on. Agreed. Let's go. Nothing else here interests me. Curse of the Lost. That means there's an extra 4 rooms, maybe? Which is a bit of a pain since it's the cathedral. And I'm gonna just play it off there. But that's alright. I could easily see my run ending on the cathedral, especially on the Isaac fight, because, well, it's the Isaac fight. Dirty Junior's a big pain in my butt. However, not a big enough pain, obviously. A soul heart. Don't know if worth it. I may just want to wait until before the Isaac fight. Whatever. Well, we don't mind. I do have over 80 cents, therefore it's more than worth it to me to gamble the crap out of this slot machine. Leaving a soul heart there, I think I would rather wait for the Isaac fight if I ever reach it, because a soul heart would give me extra time on Polaroid invincibility if I happen to get down to a half heart before. Oh, great. I don't really want to take that heart because it won't do any good. Oh, okay, good. Let's just go. Alright, didn't have to fire but one shot. Library again, let's go. Alright, neither of these weapons are particularly... Oh, that was... Alright, I don't know, I guess I'll just go in and get this, locked chest then, because I have a golden key now. Oh, okay, that's not bad. As long as we don't... Oh, why did I come in here? I have a map for crying out loud. The Emperor. Not yet. Clearly. Honestly, it might be more worth it on the chest. But, that's okay. It also might not be worth it on the chest because to get on the chest I will get 4 additional items right at the beginning, and those might be very, very useful items. Plus, it's not useful right now because I'd like to get back down to 2.5 hearts. And I'm not just going to damage myself intentionally, so let's just go. I'm totally okay with this. Oof. Brilliant. That's the Steven I was talking about. That I could have gotten after fighting Steve. And that's just a damage up, and that's phenomenal. Hey, looks like the Emperor Club is not worth using whatsoever. Brilliant. This is a bit of a tricky decision, however, I think I will keep going through rooms so that I can get damaged and hopefully pick up some consumables. And, because once I get damaged, then I will pick up a half heart and give myself a polar invincibility when I can. Because I will take 2 hits and then get 5 seconds of polar invincibility. Ooh, along with that spirit heart. I'll definitely be taking that later. I'm glad I didn't pick that up yet. Oh, this room is a pain in the butt. Luckily I have the speed. Or not. I don't feel like it anymore. I'll just do one more room. Whatever. I suppose we keep going. Very convenient way to fight Monster 2 is you just lock him into this situation. Oh, and of course you don't fail like I do, but you can just walk back and forth on him like that, and he will just keep firing his lasers back and forth at you, and you will have no problems. Unless you screw it up like I do. Because I'm rather good at screwing things up, I believe. Shoot. I don't know what to do with that, that heart. Thinking about just damaging myself on those spikes and getting it over with. I tell you what, I'll keep exploring. I guess if it comes down to it, I will damage myself on the spikes. Ugh, I don't feel like gambling right now. It would be more beneficial in my run as a whole, but ultimately not very worth it. 2 Lokis, it's an alright boss. It's pretty much like a boss on the womb, because there's double Loki, the boss that you can fight on the womb. That's just 2 Lokis, well, 2 half Lokis I suppose. But basically 2 Lokis, and this boss should not prove too much of an issue for us whatsoever. Especially like that. I wasn't intending for a full clear on the cathedral, however, I seem to have gotten it. I don't know if I have enough bombs to warrant looking for the secret room, but I'll do it anyway. Oh god. I don't feel like it anymore. I will take 1 intentional damage. Come on, damage. Damage! Thank you. I will take the soul heart, or the freaking eternal heart, because why not? Honestly. grab an extra half heart somewhere, grab my extra soul heart from here. The eternal heart I'm taking merely to increase my odds of beating Isaac, because once I beat Isaac, I'll be down to the chest. I'd rather have a golden key on the chest, that's for sure. However, that's not gonna happen. So let's just shoot. I think what I'll do is I'll go back here, pick up the Book of Shadows from the library, which I believe it was in here. No, it wasn't, sadly. Book of Shadows must have been in a different library. If I could pick that up, I definitely would. However, I am not able to. So let's just go try to beat Isaac with a couple hits and a couple seconds of polar invincibility. Beating him should be near impossible, because I have no orbitals. Not a one, not a cube of meat, not a anything. I'm confused as to where my half heart went. Where did my half heart go? I don't know where it went. Did I pick up the wrong heart? I mean, now I have to beat Isaac with one hit, which is possible, obviously. However, I have many familiars shooting at Isaac at once, which means Isaac will continue shooting at me. And I also have no familiar or no orbitals to block tears coming at me. Okay, last life. Let's see if I can beat Isaac with one hit. Or less, without being hit, I suppose, is what I have to do. No polar invincibility, because I can't get down to a half heart. Man, no Heart of Babylon either, because I can't get down to one heart. Or half heart. Alright, well, looks like that's the game. That was a very good run, actually. I liked that a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope my commentary didn't bore you into the ground, and if it did, well, I'm assuming you're not watching it anymore, so if you're still watching it, thank you for staying with me for this time. Have a nice day.